Is Colnago launching a new Aero Superbike? I mean, if you type it in on Google, you already see the first suggestion is already Y1RS, which apparently seems to be the new model. And the question is this Tadej Pogačar's new bike, new Colnago Y1Rs aero bike leaks online. And if you check out the shape, of course the pictures are not the best. It really looks quite interesting, something we have never seen before on a regular bike that retails on the regular market, let's say. It almost looks concept like something that you would see on a bike show for like bespoke special bikes, and sometimes bike manufacturers also present concept cars that the car manufacturers did or still do to show basically what they can do, what the future may look like. And this bike really looks wild. Colnago has also posted this picture right here, which shows the front end of the bike built to defy wind. So of course it will be an aero. The end customer that is not sure about his bike fitting, because you need to get your seat post length really dialed, like 1 to 2 millimeters tolerance maybe. Yeah, maybe a bit more, but really not a lot. And then resale value will also be difficult to have, because the seat height is pretty much given, in my opinion. So this right here, of course, in the rear, the seat tube concept is definitely the most special thing about this bike. Then we have a rather deep fork, like deep fork blades. Not the fattest chainstays that I've seen. Pretty large seat stays, not like thin ones, so it will be potentially really stiff. And generally it's really crazy looking, so that will be the biggest launch of the year, in my opinion, in terms of a new frame set. Colnago, of course, had an aero bike, of course, but it was a rim brake edition. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty much sure that it only came in a rim brake version. The Colnago concept, which already was a crazy looking bike and looked nothing like a Colnago, in my opinion, because Colnago was always known for their strong heritage and classical tube shapes. For instance, that the tube-to-tube glued carbon tubes. So they always had pretty classic looking shapes. Then of course they launched the V2, V3, V4R and RS race, like a race series that of course the team UAE Emirates raced. This was again not really Colnago-like. And you saw that it was, of course, a mold-shaped bicycle and not like a tube-to-tube concept as they did before, or still do with their ultra-high-end expensive bicycles. And this new aero bike here, as the concept, of course, also will be a mold-shaped bike. But I reckon with UAE Team Emirates' success this year, or pretty much the dominance, they have, of course, more than enough budget to do concepts like this and launch new bikes and go a little bit crazy. I mean, the Team UAE Emirates dominated this season. It was not just a successful season, but they basically won every big race except maybe for the Olympics. But if you look at stage races especially, they were just basically all over the place, like Tour de Suisse with Yates and Almeida. Then of course Giro and Tour de France with Tadej Pogačar. I don't need to tell you that again. World Championship. And then the monuments, of course, also. Of course, Van der Poel also took some monuments for himself. But you just know that UAE is, at the time, the most successful team. That's, I think, that's no secret. So I'm really, really excited to see what this new bike will bring, what Tadej Pogačar is capable of doing with this bike. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this new Colnago bike that will launch in a few days' time. And I thank you for checking out this video, and I'll see you in the next one.